This episode of the Wadadli Excellence Podcast is sponsored by Bacchanal TV. Bacchanal TV is a brand new live and on-demand streaming subscription service dedicated to Afro-Caribbean entertainment, arts, and culture. We're now streaming on Apple TV, Fire TV, and Roku TV apps, iOS and Android mobile apps, and on our website at watch.bacchanal.tv. Our podcasts are available on iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Google, iTunes, and on Spotify. Let us help you stream your event as either a free live stream, a subscription required live stream, or on pay per view. Your family, friends, fans, and followers at home and especially abroad can now enjoy live and on demand concerts and fetes, podcasts, at home jams and mini concerts, unplugged performances, versus battles and sound clash, comedy specials, local and regionally produced movies and TV shows, and cultural theater and plays. Subscribe to Bacchanal TV for only $3.99 per month or $45 for the year. For more information, email us at info@bacchanal.tv. And remember, it's Bacchanal with a K. Bacchanal TV. Fed here when you can't be there.
Ladies and gentlemen, our guest tonight is being featured in our Artists and Entrepreneurs Showcase. From Fibri, raised in The Point, and now residing in Golden Grove, St. John's, Antigua. If you have been in Antigua on any Easter Monday in the last 18 years, you know the place to go is Devil's Bridge for the Antigua Barbuda International Kite Festival.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and help me welcome to the show, Mr. Calvin Pilgrim. Welcome to Wadadli TV.
Welcome. Thank you. Welcome to Wadadli TV, everyone.
And you're joined by your assistant, Mr. Wayne Russell. Welcome to Wadadli TV, sir.
Welcome to it.
Excellent. Okay, so that's very good. Okay. Just to give a little bit of background, Wadadli TV is a platform, a little project that we put together to try to showcase and celebrate our great, amazing Antiguan people, right? We love to try things. We love to do things. And a lot of Antiguan folks are out there doing amazing things, well achieved, high achieving, very successful. And they are the up and coming people who are just trying a thing and very talented, and you can just tell they're destined to do great things. So we want to recognize you for the great event that you have put on these last 17, 18 years for the Antigua Barbuda Kite Festival. So take a bow, sir. That is quite the accomplishment. And we want to celebrate and applaud you for doing that.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate the invite, and thanks for having us on your show.
Beautiful. Now, tell us about the Kite Festival. I guess, how did that even start? Because people hear kite and they just say, oh, kite. What made you get this passion to do this in Antigua?
Well, growing up in Point, we are low income area, and you have to make your own toys. So kites was one of the things that we made and flew as children.
Mm-hmm.
And over the years, I've always stuck with building and making kites.
Mm-hmm.
And different organizations on island would have little small kite competitions where they'll feature the locally made kites and so on. And then after growing up and starting traveling back and forth to the US and started to experience the bigger side or the other side of kite flying, I was blown away and I said to myself, wow, why don't I take what I'm seeing in the US and Canada and bring it home to Antigua? And in 2006, we started organizing and we had our first event.
How was that first one? Was it, were you able to get the word out? Because at that point, what was that, 2006? There's no Twitter, there's no, Instagram, there's barely Facebook. How'd you get the word out?
Word of mouth. I mean, we hit the radio stations, the TV stations. One of the good things is that because I was traveling back and forth to US, I had made some very good friends in the kiting world. Steve Santos, Sue Moskovitz, and Jim Costco. They were my first 3 international guests who came down here and supported me. And although we didn't have a big crowd, it was a very good beginning to something that would blossom into the awesome event that it is today.
Yeah, I checked out the webpage, and we'll tell people what that is in a second, but there are a lot of people going to this thing. Well, what's the biggest crowd you think you've had attending the event?
Last year was definitely the biggest. And I think from there on, it's going to get bigger.
How big? Are we talking 1,000 people?
We're talking about maybe about 4,500 people.
Oh my God. Wow. That is incredible. Okay. Wow. Now when you say kites, I've seen those pictures, those videos. Those don't look like the kites we made growing up with the newspaper and the turkberry and some old sheet.
Yeah.
And coconut spine.
Old newspaper. Well, these kites, as I said, it's something new to our culture. All right. And one of the things I've learned is that the only thing that's permanent is change. And sometimes people, we tend not to want to change what we're accustomed to. And so the new style of kites nowadays are made from carbon fiber rods and spinnaker cloth. Now, the spinnaker cloth or sailcloth is, the sailboats have this nice big sail.
Yeah, big
That's
bow.
the sail that these kites are made from. And these materials can be manipulated into many different shapes that you cannot get with the traditional form of kite building.
Okay.
For one, the kites are totally crushable because they're soft kites. Most of them have no veins in them. So it's this sort of like a balloon, and as the air flows through it,
they expand out
and stays alive.
Beautiful. So, and all those are just considered kites. There's no like special type or model, or how do you know? I see box kites. I see.
They're called soft kites.
Soft kites.
Or line laundry. Line laundry because some of them, although some of them can fly on their own, they are flown in conjunction with another kite at the top that's called a lifter. And that kite at the top is like the anchor that holds them
in the air.
In the air.
Wow.
Yeah, kites have gone high tech. Kites have gone high tech.
So where did you first get that exposure? I think you mentioned you traveled some places or whatnot. How do you even like pick that up to begin with?
Newport, Rhode Island. Newport,
What?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
Yeah.
What part of Antigua that day?
that ain't on Corgo to lean on my.
Okay.
Yeah, Newport, Rhode Island, in the US. I I lived on an island called Aquidneck Island,
A lot of mercy.
and
Okay.
there is a place that's kind of similar to Devil's Bridge in that it's on the water's edge, and it has an onshore breeze. It's called Brenton Point, and my friends Steve and Sue, we would travel there every Sunday and fly kites.
Wow.
That's where I started getting exposure to these type of kites. Matter of fact, let me say that Sue Moskowitz, who passed away 2 years ago, and last year, the event was held in her honor. She had a kite shop in Newport. And I walked into that shop one day and was amazed at the number of kites, the different types of kites, the different styles, the colors. I was just amazed. I was like a kid in a candy shop. And can you imagine a black guy coming into your shop and just wandering around the shop for hours, not buying anything, just
you want to get locked up.
it kind of freaked her out. But after a while, we started talking, and I told her where I'm from and all that, and we developed such a great friendship from that day. And every time I traveled to Newport, I would purchase a kite from her, and from then I started building my collection and bringing them back home to Antigua, so that we can have lots of kites for the festival.
Gotcha. So Wayne, are you also a kite maker? Or you how did you get into this?
Well, it's a long story behind that. But it's my friend, long time. So
I
was under his wing, So he actually brought me out to it, and from the first, I've been in it for about 10 to 12.
Yeah, 12 to 15
but
years.
The 15 years of the 18 he has done it, I've been under his wing. I'm like his, you see, with Spider-Man, I'm his right hand side.
You're the right hand man. Gotcha.
So I don't build kites. I know I watch the how they're made and stuff like that. But for me, I'm what would you call it? I'm the guy who gets stuff done, I'm like the guy who's okay, we're gonna do this thing, we're gonna do it this year.
You're the operations man.
Operations man, right. So that's the way. So I'm that guy.
Gotcha.
But it has been going on good for the past number of years. I really, really enjoy doing this.
Beautiful.
Wayne is the one who brings balance to me.
You're the one with the crazy ideas, and he got to tell you no, that's too far.
Yeah. Festival day, I'm always a nervous wreck, and he just calm down. Gets all the kites up in the sky, and we're gonna have a good day, and that's how it works. Yeah.
So, maybe it looks so deceiving, but these crushable new style of kites with the carbon fiber and all kind of something, they look complicated when they're up there. How is that true? Because I'm shooting towards, just the average person coming up there and want to put a kite up. Is it easy for them? I mean, Devil's Bridge is pretty windy, but is it require a little bit of training or whatnot for them to get the hang of it?
Yes, you do require some training and a lot of experience. It's like swimming. The more time you spend in the water, the better you get swimming.
Right.
Same thing. The more time you spend flying the kites,
Right.
the better you understand how they work and all that. Right. And most of the kites you see are not for the average kite flyer or the beginner. Because sometimes when we're at the event and flying kites, someone will walk up to me and say, I like that kite. How much for that one? Can I buy that one? Like, no, you can't buy that one because the kite technically, that particular one technically can't fly by itself, and it needs a lifter, and you need carabiner and anchors and
stuff like that.
And all that. And then they're like, what do you mean? And you know what I do?
What?
I tell them, okay, you see that kite? It's $350 US. I guess.
No, I don't want none of
Conversation done. Yeah, all right.
And so, yes, the kites, the several levels of kite. And the real I mean, the kites that I don't have the ability to fly on a professional level as yet.
Really? Okay.
They're kites, they're single line kites. Kites that are flown with one line. They're kites. Those are kites that are flown with two lines. Those are split. And they're quads, kites that are flown with four lines.
Wow.
So you see how it begins to get real technical. So instead of flying just with one hand, you go to fly with two hands with two lines, and you can steer the kite, do all sorts of maneuvers and aerials and backflips and ground passes, dives and loops. And then when you get to four lines, it's even more complicated because there's a lot of wrist movement involved in getting those kites aloft and staying aloft and doing what you want them to do.
I was listening for you to say you have to use your 2 hand and your 2 foot with the 4 lines. Okay. So now with all these kites up in the air, 4,000, 5,000 people, how do you keep them? I mean, that was the problem when I was little. Try to fly kite with my friends, like the line get tied up and you have to go on to somebody and all kind of different things. Yeah, how is that not a problem up there?
Okay, so we have at least 10 to 12 persons who are working the kite field, and they are like what we call our air traffic controllers.
Okay.
We have our main big show kites. Right. We have the big show kites. The traffic controllers, if they see somebody bringing a smaller kite or a kite that's not a part of the show, close to the show kites, will guide them away or around to a different area to fly. And that's how we keep everything aloft and not entangling up.
Gotcha.
Manpower.
All right. So we're gonna get to the logistics in a second. But tell us about your website. How can people contact you? The business itself, if they want to be a part of this. Maybe people might want to have a kite made for them, corporate sponsorship, something or the other. Just how do people get involved?
So one can find us on Facebook at CPKites.
CT? T as in Tom?
Calvin Pilgrim. CP
Kites. Okay. CPKites on Facebook.
Yes, and you can contact us there, or you can just WhatsApp on us on 732-4471.
732
4471.
4471. Okay.
There's actually a link on Facebook that you have the WhatsApp there, so you don't actually need the direct number. You just hit the WhatsApp link and you send it straight to WhatsApp using the mobile devices.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I saw that feature. Very good.
A technician.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Operations Manager. Okay.
Yes, 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 yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. So in doing my little research for this, I see that it may be new to us or to some of us, but this is a thing in other parts of the world, like, you know, lots of people turning out, whatnot. Where are some of the places you've gone for some of these kite festivals?
Basically, US, all over the US, many states in the US, from New York to Pennsylvania, Dominica in the Caribbean, Dominica, and Saint Vincent.
Okay. Okay.
But I do have friends all over the world who are into kite flying, and someday we will make that connection physically.
Right. Because the Chinese are very big on kites as well. It's very big in their culture. Is that right?
Massive. And here in Antigua, the Confucius Institute of Antigua and Barbuda, they are one of our main sponsors of the event. We started working along, I think it was in 2017. Yes, I think it was about 2017. And they've been with us right through ever since. And they're very enthused about what we're doing here in Antigua. I mean, kite flying in China is massive. I mean, China is the home where flying was born.
Right. Okay. Now, what does it cost to attend this festival? And who's attending? It's 4,000 people.
From you can breed, right up to the adults, elderly,
0 to 100.
0 to 100. Everybody, and everybody is welcome to come. Right. There's a fee for small kids, $5 easy, and adults $10. That's what gets you in, and enjoy the entire display. Because much pictures as you want, videos as you like, get your kites flown, have fun. It's a good family event. That's what it's all about.
And one of the features of the event as well that's very popular is our kite hospital.
Right.
Where
kite hospital.
If you have a kite that's broken, you need more tail, you have more a rip in it, anything, you bring it kite hospital.
They'll stitch you up.
Stitch you up for small feet. Get in the ear.
Okay, so I gotta make a point to come for the next one, because I'm trying to imagine how you get it, how you get this done. Keep talking. Tell me about so let's get the pricing one more time. So the kids are 10.
No, the children $5.
Children under.
If you're under 12, you're free. Yeah. Okay. And 12 and up, 12 to 16, $5, and adults pay $10.
Right.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well worth it, I'm sure. Yeah. Now, food, when you bring people together, eventually they get hungry and they want to go pee-pee. What do we have there for the logistics? Transportation, whatnot?
We have lots of vendors. We have at least 10 vendors selling everything local you can think about.
Local.
You can get fried fish and Johnny cake.
Keep
pepper
talking.
pot.
Yes.
Good water. Coconut saltfish.
How you mean?
Food.
Seasoned rice.
Right. Burgers.
And then you have burgers.
And barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken. Your regular fast food. And then macaroni pie and baked chicken and all that good stuff.
And then after that, you have a dessert. You could get ice cream and
Yes.
snow cone, candy, popcorn, everything. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and you want to eat on that day.
That sounds like a day out, boy. That sounds great.
Yeah.
And wash it down with some local juice or some coconut water.
All right. Okay. So let's see. So these vendors, well, I'm gonna make an assumption. This large number of people that you have coming there, you must be crushing it, making big bank. Is that the reality?
No, that's not
the reality.
The vendors have a small minimum vending fee, and whatever they make is theirs.
Yes.
Okay, all right. But what are some of the challenges then for you? 17, 18 years, going on 18 years with this. What are some of the challenges with putting on the Kite Festival? Biggest. I'm sure there are many.
The biggest would be sponsorship. If we could get more sponsors, then we could do more. We can make the display
bigger
much more
better.
Interesting, more colorful, much bigger, much better. Because these kites that we fly, they cost a pretty penny. Right? We have over the years of buying kites and keeping them in our collection, I would say we have maybe about $150,000 worth of kites.
Wow.
And sometimes each year we lose an average of, let's say, maybe 15 to $20,000 worth of kites through wear and tear, or them being lost at sea.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So on an annual basis, we need to replenish, replace, freshen up, rebuild, and it all costs money to do all these things.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay, I'm afraid to ask this next question. With such a popular event that brings people out, good, family friendly environment, I imagine this would be a pretty good tourist attraction, which means that then you are doing the government a favor by adding one more attraction to the Antigua repertoire. What kind of support are you getting from money wise and whatnot to help with these challenges?
I plead the fifth.
Okay. All right. Wayne, you want to touch it?
All I'll say is that we help ourselves. It's all self-help.
All right. Amen. Amen to that. Okay then. Who are some of the attendees, your big groups and so on that your patrons that come to the festival?
We usually have a lot of families come out, entire family. But then we have church groups. What are some of the others? A lot of church groups I know usually show.
Youth groups. A lot of tourists
come out,
Tourists?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We have a little working relationship with the Antigua Barbuda Tourism Authority. And they do advertising for us throughout all the hotels on the island.
Right.
And they send their guests up to participate in the event, and they have a great time as well.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, coming in off the main road to get to Devil's Bridge, it's quite a hike. It's a bumpy road, and with that many people being there, do you have issues with parking and so on? How do people make it all the way up to the top to get?
So for the last two events that we had for Kite Festival, what we do, the park, even though you have to walk that long distance because of narrow, really narrow road. So people park along the side of the road, and we have this bus service.
Oh,
right?
shuttle. Yeah.
Right? Free of cost.
Okay.
So you jump onto the bus and it brings you right up to the gate, at the entrance gate, and it will make us keep on making turns. So even though you're way back down at the back, you get a ride up.
Gotcha. Beautiful.
It's free to the patrons, but we pay for it.
So let me ask you about the ministry support and the government helping you out, because that sounds like you are doing Antigua a great service. Is putting on an event like this. So for the church,
it's more how should I put it? It's more like a gift, because as we say, we don't make money from it. Whatever we charge at the gate just goes back into offsetting whatever production costs we have.
Okay, gotcha. I should point out here we have a third guest there with you. I hear a dog barking. What's the dog's name? Is it boy or girl?
A boy.
What's his name?
Oreo.
Oreo.
Oreo. If you look at the Facebook page, you'll see that Oreo is the official mascot.
Oh, okay.
Of CPKites.
All right. Beautiful. Okay.
Yeah.
So when is I guess it's gonna be Easter Monday, right? What time? And give us some of those details.
So the 2023 event will be held on Easter Monday as usual, which is 10th of April this year.
Okay.
And we invite persons to come up to Devil's Bridge between the hours of 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. to view the event and to participate in our local kite building competition.
Gotcha. Beautiful. Now, can Wadadli TV get a kite? A logo, so when you put it up there, people see and go, "Who Wadadli TV? Who would that be?"
Of course, Wadadli TV can get a kite. Is Wadadli TV going to become a major sponsor of the event?
We can help you. We can we can stream it for you if you wanna do it. I guess let's talk about that part. Do you have any coverage? Does the TV station come up and provide coverage so people can see what happened that day?
The main TV station that we have on the island, which is ABS, which is public TV, they won't cover the entire day, but they do and take snippets of the event, and they would broadcast it on the local news and maybe back during the week and so on, so people can see what happened.
Oh, it's not live though.
Yeah, no, it's not live.
Okay.
But we have a production team, Hammer, Howard and Mitzi Allen, and they provide coverage in terms of start to finish and do all the video productions and stuff like that, and photos and
tell you what then,
stuff.
We'll make you a deal. We'll stream you for about 2 hours if you make a Wadadli TV kite. What do you say to that?
We'll talk about it. And we'll put you and see how we go from there.
On that note, are there any other sponsorship opportunities? That when I looked at the Facebook page, I see you not only have the kites that have designs and so on them, you also have like the little flags, and some of the tables have little banners and stuff. What are some of the advertising and sponsorship opportunities you have around the festival, not just the kites themselves?
I mean, once a company comes on board as a sponsor, they are, um, I won't say required, but they have the opportunity to come up to the event, set up a, a booth,
Right.
and pitch their product to the hundreds of patrons that come to the event.
Okay.
So any company who sponsors the event, they have an equal opportunity to gain business from the event by being there and pitching to our patrons.
Okay, that's beautiful. How about for like your support staff? I mean, people out there, 10, 11 hours, they need food, they need drinks.
We have average of, let's say, 25 persons working with us on that day, and the day starts at around 5 a.m.
Wow.
where we leave the base in Golden Grove, head up to Devil's Bridge, set up the gate, start setting up tents and so on, setting up the PA system. Once that is done, we have breakfast, and breakfast consists of your saltfish and chop up and boil. You know,
and then you take a nap.
you get your bush tea, your juice, and juice.
Okay.
Once we're done with breakfast, we start putting kites up in the air. So 8 o'clock, we start putting kites up in the air. And we don't stop putting up kites in the air till maybe around 1 o'clock. At about 1, 2 o'clock, we peak.
Okay.
Yeah. All this time, my staff would have had lunch already, and then we just going around checking, make sure everything is staying in place where we put them, and people are not tangling up and all that good stuff.
Right.
And then 5 o'clock sharp, we start breaking down.
Gotcha.
So if you're on your way to the event at 4:30, then you get people late for everything.
They're early for the next one.
You're gonna miss it.
You're gonna miss plenty.
You're gonna miss a lot.
Okay.
Right? So we start breaking down the display and start packing up, and then by 7, 8 o'clock, we're usually out of there. And we have dinner, and we say goodbye.
All right. Okay.
So it's a full day event, and we have police service there. We have our medics. The EMS is there, and the Red Cross. Just in the event that we have any incident, any accident, thank God we haven't had any for the 18 years. And so we put all these things in place to make sure, because Devil's Bridge far from hospital.
Yes, very
have
far.
An like there on site, just in case we need it, then we're all set.
Gotcha. All right, so we talked a lot about the kites and the festival and the logistics and so on. Help the Instagram's peoples know who Calvin Pilgrim is. So I have a couple of rapid fire questions that kind of get to know you on the inside, if you're willing to play along.
Okay, let's see how it goes.
Or you guys can both answer. Take turns answering, and we'll just play it that way. All right, let's see here. All right. Rank them 1, 2, and 3. Short shirt, swallow, obstinate.
Oh man.
Short shirt.
Okay, who's 2?
Upstate.
Okay. That leaves swallow for last.
Follow. Yeah.
Same answer for both y'all?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. How about this one? Michael or Prince?
Michael.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there another Michael and Prince that you know of?
Well, not a Michael.
What is it for you, Cal?
Michael.
Michael. Okay. All right. Coke, Pepsi, or Dr. Pepper?
Coke.
All right.
Okay.
Favorite short shirt song?
We pledge to be good, good, good citizens.
Really? Okay.
Wow.
How about you, Wayne?
How about what?
About me. They have.
Oh, wait.
I don't remember which one it is, but it has one that talks about.
No, that's onion.
I don't remember it. I don't remember.
Yeah, different generation. All right, we'll let it go. We'll let it slide.
Yeah, let it go.
All right, I got one for you then, Wayne. Favorite Flame song?
Fire under me foot. Fire.
Yeah.
Feel the heat. Feel the heat. Okay. All right. Let's see. Favorite Antiguan food?
There's a few. I like sugar apple. Sugar apple is not a fruit, right? But I like sugar apple. It was grown in Antigua. I like the sugar apple.
How about cooked food?
And the mangoes.
Okay. How about cooked food?
Pepper pot for me.
I like looking on sawfish.
Looking on sawfish. Beautiful.
Looking on sawfish. With raisins.
You see? I keep trying to tell people if you don't have the raisins, it is not the same.
Exactly.
My man.
That's on a dukana. That's on a dukana.
It tastes good. That's all that matters.
It tastes better than the one we don't.
It does. Thank you.
Craig, just tell them.
Craig, dukana with raisins in there.
Oh man. Let's see. Favorite movie.
Favorite movie? Top Gun.
Which one? The first one?
Hey, the two of them wicked. Trust me. They're wicked.
Okay.
For movies, for me right now, I like any movie with Jason Statham in it.
Oh, Transporter.
Yeah,
that's serious.
He's a little bit in age, but that guy. Yeah, I like it.
I like that last one he had, Wrath of Man. Did you see that one?
Yeah, I saw that one already.
That one was wicked. Wicked. I like that one. All right. So is he also your favorite actor?
Yes, he is.
All right, my man. How about you, Cal? Favorite actor, actress?
Favorite actor? I like Stallone.
Okay. So you're Rocky Stallone, or like the later stuff with all them different things he's doing?
The old one.
The old.
How far back? Rambo? As far as Rambo, or even okay. All right.
First Blood and Last Blood.
Timeless. Those are timeless classics, man. All right, last one. Either a celebrity encounter or a celebrity that you wish you could meet before you're dead.
I like Bill Cosby. I would love to meet Bill.
My person would be Kevin Hart. I love a Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin, but you know.
I like a Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin.
Like, what's up, Kevin?
Okay. Last one. This is the money shot right now. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Which KFC in Antigua are the best one?
And I like
You see, that's like asking me which is my favorite child. Three girls. They had KFC. That is like asking me which is my favorite child. That's the right, Craig.
You have a pick one. You have a pick one.
The best one is Oprah Road.
Oh.
The one by Buckley Line, that one is closer to me. But one down on Oprah Road, that one is the best.
Okay.
To me. Yeah.
What about you, Cal?
No. All of them taste the same.
Antigua,
well, they're supposed to taste the same.
But Oprah Road one tastes better.
I haven't gotten too much into the one at Old Prime Road. As soon as I land in Antigua, we gone straight to the Fort Road KFC. Everybody know. You pick me up from airport and even try to get me nowhere else.
One far. You know what I mean? That hungry then.
Farm Road,
Just around the corner.
We drive past the oldest. I'm trying to tell you. Our Fort Road may go. We go all over this world. Let me tell you. Antigua KFC, Fort Road are the best KFC in this entire world. Trust and believe.
I think that's a bias because you come from Villa.
That
it could be, but listen, we try a different one, and it's not the same to me. That's all I gotta say.
Right. I know for sure Antigua KFC better than US KFC.
Oh, yeah. For sure. It's not even close. I don't even know what they're frying over here.
I don't know.
All right. We're gonna wrap up. Let's see. Shout outs. Who are the people, in your neighborhood that helped you get to where you are now, that's really pushing the kite? What? You're shaking? Uh-oh. Talk to me.
Top of the list have to be Mitzi and Howard Allen.
All right. Big applause for them.
Yeah,
why is that?
Top of the list.
Why is that?
They're there.
They're like the engine behind the whole thing. I mean, see, I can call Mitzi anytime, say, if I have a crazy idea in my head, I can pitch it to her, and she'll say, yes, no, maybe, handle it this way. She's
your champion.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
and
right.
then my boy Wayne.
All right. Shout out to Wayne. Good job.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
I mean, he's grown so much in the event. Last year, when we setting up for the music system.
Yeah.
Got to pack the tablet that we play the music on.
Oh boy.
And also comfortable with Wayne that I was able to leave the event, drive all the way back to Golden Grove, pick up the tablet and come back. Wayne don't have kite up in the air and say, oh boy.
That's the first time he ever left up there in 17 years.
I would never dare even think about leaving.
But this time he left and I was like, what Calvin? I get something to collect the tablet. I was like, I ain't telling nothing. But he left. I'm so confident that I can manage the whole operations because that's the operations guy. So
there you go.
Charge to that.
Kudos to you.
Yep. And all my people who help us. There's so many names.
Yeah, like those who know that we can call on them and say, hey, Kite Festival coming up. What size shirt you wear? Because they say that they're gonna be there. So they just size shirt and they're gonna be there. And that day, that's when everybody know what they're doing on that day.
Yeah. Right. Not really all that pre-planned. You just show up and then you get your assignment. This is what you're in charge of.
With us for such a period of time that they know
we can rotate.
They can rotate there.
Wow.
You know what?
That's good. I'm not gonna get you in trouble by asking you to call names because you go forget somebody.
The crew. They know who they are.
The crew.
I'm gonna call names.
And
like Tut Moon Sam Bagay Stedman.
All them people there.
Okay.
So that's everybody.
Cool. All right. Let's wrap up with the socials. Are you on Instagram? I looked for you, but I didn't see.
Yeah, it's on Instagram, but we haven't had any much of a post on Instagram. Facebook is our main source of social.
Gotcha.
But
all right.
And this year we're gonna use it and bring up everything up.
Beautiful. So CPKites on Facebook.
Yeah,
Instagram.
you're gonna be the on Instagram as well.
Okay, excellent. Okay. Well, once again, thank you for coming on to Wadadli TV. Congratulations, 18 years running on such a family-friendly event. We appreciate you. Thank you for doing that. It's a labor of love, and we hope that you get the kind of support. Hopefully, this video reaches the ears and the eyeballs that need to hear it and get you some support and really help this thing really take off. No pun intended.
And that's a good one. Thank you for having us.
Thanks. Thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you again.
No, thanks much.
You got it. Take care.
All right, Craig.
Thanks.
All right, take care.
care.